All right, here we are with Richard, the leader of Devoted, which is a 3-month course for couples and singles. And I'm so grateful to be here speaking with you, Richard. Richard has worked deep in the field of relationships between men and women for the last decade and has been dedicated to researching polarity and synergy within the evolution of consciousness. And Richard, thank you so much for being here. It's been so wonderful learning from you so far, and I'm really excited to continue on this conversation with you. From you, it's just been such a wonderful experience meeting you, and just in the last couple of weeks learning and experiencing your wisdom and just how beautifully transformative it is. And when I listen to you talk, it just feels so close to truth, and it's just really beautiful. And I'm so excited for everyone to experience you and to learn more about this. So can you please tell us about Devoted and what it is?
Thank you, Shasi. Appreciate it, and feel honored being here to talk about Devoted. Yeah, Devoted is the whole phenomena around devotion is something that maybe a little bit taboo, or something that is a far cry for humans to understand and even be close with. And but it's briefly, it will be a support system for couples and singles to learn about their desires, actually, and how to get closer to devotion with themselves, and especially with another being. It's a very tricky thing. And getting there is by using rituals and methods that creates a more satisfying way to relate to oneself and others. And if we break down very old programming from culture and society, as well, it will be destructive against political ideals that have been separating us from real, authentic being in our relationships. So that is really the atmosphere around it, briefly.
And I'm so curious about polarity. I know that's a big part of this program. Can you speak more on that topic, and why is polarity so important between men and women?
Polarity is like the default mode in humans. It's the unseen rules that made us. We are different. We are men, we are women. And it's even in our biology. We are different. Our bone structure, our blood, our functioning, everything is different. We have different skills. We are good at different things. And allowed to upset ideals and things that everything is like free. We can do anything in any way we want. But I come to notice through a decade of working in the field, mostly with myself, but also with others, and experiencing that it's more of a rule that women are wired to run on feminine energy and men are wired to run on masculine energies. And working on that and polarize in a beautiful way and see all the qualities and what it brings with, to work deeper in the masculine field as a man and in the feminine field as a woman, and then bring them together, is actually making a really strong team to work together with, instead of working against each other, trying to blend it in a different way that we don't really know who has what skills and when. And so it's actually a beautiful way to learn more about oneself and how it feels best to be met, and that's through devotion. We can see it. So it makes itself clear how a masculine system feels best for a man, how it's met, and also how he functions when he has a woman next to him. And it's we can cut it down into very simple things, that the feminine works best when her heart desires are met, she has this heart intelligence that needs to be nourished. And every woman knows this, but few say yes to it, because it's more often the lower chakras or the higher chakras that are need to be stimulated, and that's called love. But the way through a woman is through her heart. And as soon as the feminine heart chakra is stimulated and nourished, she can worship man, and she worship the man's head, his intelligence and consciousness. And when she do that, she opens his heart, and that he can become integrated, and he can work much more better and devote to the feminine. And then we have a circle enclosed, and they work together and continue like that. So that is the difference, the main difference, how I see it in polarity, and how to cherish and devote to each other. Makes it a cooperation tool. Work together with opposites, and create something much more better. We've been struggling for too long, and now it's time to cooperate in a new way, with the help of learning about the opposite.
Yes, that sounds so beautiful when you describe it that way. Such a nourishing and beautiful relationship that I think so many of us are desiring. Can you share about the benefits of the course Devoted, and what couples will gain from this experience?
Yeah, beside, of course, to learn about polarity and devotion, and it's how to learn the truth, the real authentic truth about the dominant man and the radiant woman, about dominance and submission, and how to create harmony in that synergy and in our intimate relationships by using polarity techniques that actually function, and to be very close to devotion every day for the rest of your life. And it's also a transforming asset for your life, learning the principle of polarity by itself, and why it's also so much needed in the world, not only for oneself and the relationship or marriage. And it's also a tool for someone who is yet not in a relationship to find and attract the right partner and feel more present and alive while dating or interacting with the opposite sex. And also it's a deep work on shadows, a little bit challenging in that way, because a lot of things will be triggering, a lot of things will be brought up that need to be taken seriously. But it's all in the purpose to gain access to the essence of the feminine and the core of the masculine worlds. So it's all interrelated in the work. And it's also in that way, it makes it a profound healing away from trauma-based relating into more a beautiful default mode of ease and joy and creativity and love. And it's comes with it an embodiment of fundamental function and energetics, languages, and qualities of the masculine and feminine principles. And of course, it will be a tool, a way to amplify your sex life and your communication skills with your significant other. So there are some of the benefits of it for those who are ready and want to go deeper and actually learn something new in the field of relating.
Wow, well, it sounds like such an incredibly transformative and healing journey for couples and individuals. You mentioned something about how this is also important for the world, and I'm curious about that. Can you share a little bit more about what you mean?
Yeah, definitely. It's since the world is on a huge stress because of a lot of confusion around who we are in one way, and we're other masculine, we're other feminine, and making us work more deeper on our own, taking a little bit more responsibility over our side of the fence will help ourselves become stronger and heal a lot of trauma, as mentioned in the benefits. And when we heal, when the masculine heal masculine wounds and the feminine heal feminine wounds, we also heal the world. And so it's a way to restore what we've been missing and bring back more of our true essence and core into the world and start working for a better world, to be more honest in that way, and actually have the courage and strength and willingness to communicate it with each other, not only in the relationship. We communicate it with anyone we meet. Women communicate with any masculine they meet in the world in a way that the masculine wants to be communicated with, and vice versa. So it's a huge benefit for the world in that way.
Wow. It's so profound, just the ripple effect that this has the ability to have, from the couples to everyone around them. This is so beautiful, and I'm so grateful. It's just such an honor and such a wonderful experience listening to you speak. Richard, thank you so much for sharing about Devoted.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's been wonderful to talk to you about it, and welcome anyone who are interested and curious about knowing more about me and the work. And so it's much appreciated, Chelsea. Be with you here.
Thank you.
Thank you.